さすがに戦闘にはならないよね。武器も使えないし。キック。キックしかできない。来てる。びっくりした。走んないとダメ。ちょっと待って。待って、いっぱいいる。早く逃げて。いっぱいいる。びっくりした。ここら辺は固まってる。あ、カバシ来た。
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you? I am Kabash.
カバーシュ。
And let me guess. Another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors. To what end? That is welcome
あ、
news.
意外と
You really
話が
are
通じそうじゃない？
Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
すんなりいきそう。お、話せばわかる。
Now, as for the other plaque. Indeed, I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit. And there
え、
it
なんかもっ
was.
と
You may not. In fact,
話
I
の
am about to
できない人なのかと思ったろ。え、壊そうとしている。
because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie. I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is? It has a name, and that is the Duat.
では、
What has become of it? I have been down here for weeks, piecing
あ、
together
この
its
人
story.
は
And here,
割と真相に近づいたんだな。
as Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name
無理やり
and
名前を
replacing it
変えようとしちゃったんだ。
Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began.
歴史は繰り返す。
It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too.
ああ、エジプトとかよりもっ
Corrupted from an
と古
ancient
い
people
時
who
代。
prospered even before us, and that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this
ああ、同じことを自分たちにもやっていた可能性がある。
Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
嘘。いや、でも渡してくれないと思うな、さすがに。これは自分の使命だみたいな。言って堅くなに。
You will never know. This
そうだよね。
sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
You
are too late. It is done.
It is done.
You would plunge into the depths of the duat with no way back up. Madness.
あなたにいくつか質問がある。主人公は何か気づいている。
If it will help you to see reason, then ask.
ここでいろいろ
I am from
ヒントがもらえるかもしれない。
You may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us.
この人もまた
I told him his
川
brother
を
would
渡ろうとして
save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand.
コ
When
イ
I
ンも
refused, he drew a
条件が揃っ
and
たんだ
thrust
な。
it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kirti, and at the time I simply thought
こ
him
の人の時は男だったん
It
だ。
did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kirti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead. This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
この人は墓守的な
I
立ち位置ってこ
if
とか。
someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods. I do not know what could possibly
冥界の
lie
さらに
beyond
下
the
か。
world. Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is
戻ってこれるのかな。
Amit, the devourer of souls. All I know is it would be unwise to venture down there. Is everyone so contrary where you are from? Do not even consider it. Good. Be gone from this place. Wait. You are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
この人も一緒に来てくれるのかな。
You would plunge into the depths of the duat with no way back up. Madness. We shall see.
もう行くしかない。割と近かった。頑張ってそっから登れない。さすがにダメ。でも道が続いてるってことは、頑張れば出れそうな気もしなくもない。こっちだって指し示してくれている。また動き出すやつが来たら、これ押しちゃったから。漫画のようなトラップが。 金属になっちゃった人たちいっぱいいるな。またこれを踏んだら、別の罠が発動するな。注意していこう。こっちっぽいな。
When I told you that
Huh?
you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise.
夢を構えて
You
る。
will die here.
何？
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true God of the underworld. How did
いや、でもこの人は話せば
you, if not with
分かってくれそうな気がするんだよな。
Very well, I will listen. But
あ、
if
聞いて
I
くれる。
sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should
ここの選択肢は間違えられないな。
after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
これは素直に言った方がいいのかな。上の二つは、ちょっと遠回しすぎない。
Why? To what end?
お、気になりだしてる。この嘘は、意味のある嘘か？
But why? What business could you have with Osiris?
カバシ気になり始めてるじゃん。この方が悪いかな。
Blasphemous fool!
あ、
You have
ダメなんだ。
sealed your own fate.
ロナでやってみる。どうだ？でも上を選んだら多分、撃たれちゃうよね。上にしてみるか？
Ha, good. I welcome it. You see, the philosopher told me that each time it breaks, Osiris bellows with rage, and his voice shakes the very foundations of the earth. I can only hope one more
あ、やっぱ撃つつもりだ。
waste to this fragile place once and for all, and you along with it.
おお、お、
Many shall suffer for the sins of
いっ
the
ぱいいる。逃げられるか？登って登って。あ、意外といけるかも。こうか。頑張れば意外といける。ここら辺にはいないな。あれ？あ、カバシ、やられたのか。出口がわかんない。これこっちじゃない？これ同じところ行っちゃわない？道間違えたかな？これ同じでしょ。あ、カワシまだ生きていた。 単純に道に回ってる。こっち登るんじゃないな。あ、待てよ。蝶々がいるな。あ、これ。X ボタンを押すと蝶々がヒントくれる。そういうこと？こっちか。あれこっちだな。あれこっちだ。蝶々に翻弄されてる。あ、こっち。これ戻ってきたね。あ、よかったよかった。